And don't believe a lie, you understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through. Now, tell about the healer, greater is the one within.
Hey y'all, it's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time. I just wanted to talk about control issues for a brief moment. This might be a short video. I always say that. You gonna see. Based on what I was reading, Mark DeJesus calls OCD Healing Journey. Y'all should get this book. You know, you may not have OCD, but when you see the symptoms of OCD, you're gonna be like, oh, John, that be, you know, I can see myself in some of this stuff. So I just wanted to talk about control issues and how, you know, we try to control everything, the outcomes, people, and everything like that. So I just want to talk a little bit about that because, you know, I see that in my own life. So you know, letting go is really hard, and it shows you your weaknesses and everything that you need to grow in. And so I'm just going to read a little bit out of this book and talk about it a little bit, and probably show y'all some good old scriptures to read, you know, scriptures to encourage you, like, know that God is here and He loves you and He's in control. He's a good Father. He's not gonna leave you hanging. So He's good at and this is really for me, you know. I may be recording this, but it's really for me. So yeah, a little sentence Mark DeJesus wrote. He said, you don't fight control with control, you actually fight control by letting go of it. Nice. But anyway, I'm gonna start reading probably so he talked about a little bit of his life, how he dealt with control issues, his wife and everything. And so it goes on, and it says, if you keep your hyper grip on control intact, you may defend your actions, but your marriage won't improve. In fact, control issues will destroy a marriage and make your parenting incredibly frustrating for both you and your children. When I got married, I made a decision that having a fruitful marriage and a great relationship with my children was most important to me. With that in my heart, it created an invitation to let go of control, which at times is incredibly frightening. It revealed that the fears that were hidden underground for most of my life. But I had to learn to practice the beautiful art of letting go, which is also involved learning to chill out, stop taking myself so seriously, and have some fun in order to experience the fulfillment that is available. I am still learning each day, but with control issues in place, we don't want to face what letting go will reveal. We may end up seeing our flaws and weaknesses, or we may end up having to be more accepting of ourselves and others. Control keeps us from accepting what is in a healthy way. So we can often remain in a stubborn refusal to let go and remain loyal to our protective patterns of control. We can hold fast to thoughts that say, I will only be safe if I blank. Sometimes we end up needing to feel the pain of hitting our head against a brick wall a bunch of times before we decide it's time to practice letting go of our control issues. You don't have to be married to work on your control issues. God will graciously lead us into paths where He will kindly encourage us to face our fear-fueled control patterns. Look at what upsets you and spins you out, especially in relationships, and you will find some of your control issues. It's important to realize that the pressure surrounding all control issues is fear. Control becomes an extension of all fears that instigate an obsessive spiral and compulsive action. OCD strugglers have such a fear of losing control. They often feel like they are losing control quite often. Their distorted interpretations and inflamed uncertainties tell them that all the time. And so that's just a little bit of that. But that was really good, and I was just led to read that again, and this is so good. It just, a lot of stuff we would like to control, like outcomes and people, and we want people to be a certain way, we want this outcome to be a certain way, this circumstance to turn out this way, and then when it don't, we think we're going crazy, somewhat like that. He talks about that, how some of them think that they're crazy because, you know, they have control issues and things like that, but you're not crazy. You know, we all want to have some kind of sense of control, and, you know, we have like control responsibility. Like we have responsibility of certain things, but not everything. We don't have control of everything. God has all control. And so I just see that in my life, and so I just wanted to share that to you. But y'all should get this. This is by Mark de Jesus, right there. Mark de Jesus, Mark de Jesus, and it's a good book, and y'all should watch it on YouTube. It's really good. But anyway, this sound like an ad or something. But it sound like an ad, but it's not. But we may have like traumatic events that happened before, and we scared that may happen again. So that can be like the root issue of control. Like we try to control things and make it a different way, but really it's just some kind of survival mechanism that we use. And he wrote some examples. It says, if I lose control, my life will fall apart. If I lose control, something dangerous will happen. If I lose control, I will act on these thoughts. I will destroy my family. I will commit a dangerous sin. I will lose this relationship. My business will fall apart. People will reject me. God will banish me. And those are all lies from the enemy. Those are all accusation of the devil. And those are not biblical. And God calls us to trust him and hope him. And he wants us to step out and in faith and believing that no matter what the outcome is, like he is with us and he loves us so much. And no matter how it may turn out, no matter it may go your way, it may not, God is there to comfort, to strengthen, to help. He just wants us to step out in faith, and control issues can really stop that from stepping out in faith and doing new things and walking out in new experiences. And that's why I just love that, I just love this part of his book, losing control, because I can definitely see that it spoke to me, it spoke to my spirit, and I was like, yeah, God, definitely got control issues. And it's just another way of like being surrendered. I know some people may have like some kind of traumatic experience in church. I feel like always aiming at that surrender. As big as some people think, like I wish I had my iPad because I would have went to the Bible. I don't have my iPad, but yeah, I don't have my iPad with me right now. I should have brought my Bible, ain't it? But so I just wanted to share a couple scriptures with that. And everybody, you should know this verse. If you don't, it's okay. Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not to your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all your ways, and he will direct your paths. And there was another verse that says, when we walk, I forgot how the verse go, y'all. I don't got my Bible. I don't have nothing with me right now. This was not planned. I just went to the park just to read my book, so I don't have nothing. I don't have it planned. But there was another verse that it says, it was in Psalms, I believe, like if we walk and we may stumble, God will grab us by the hand and pick us up. And that was so encouraging. Like, sometimes, we have free will. God gave us free will. He won't, control us. That's not him. And so like we can walk out in faith and believing, praying. This may be the right way. And if it's not, it's okay. No condemnation to you. No, God will not yell at you. God will not destroy you. People have that kind of perception of God, that he would do that. But, even though some things may have consequences, he's not going to like look at you or, try to come at you in a certain way, like the enemy. That's the enemy. If you ever feel that way, like you make a mistake, you failed at something didn't turn out right, and you hear those thoughts, that is nothing but the enemy. The God that loves you right where you at right now, in your fallen state, wherever you at, he loves you and he embraces you right where he at, and he's gonna lead you into the right path. Like, okay, it's okay, we're gonna turn this way. He will lead you. And so I just want to encourage you with that. I don't have my Bible, but I will post some scriptures right here that as I'm talking, I'll just post some scriptures that I just thought of, since I don't have my Bible with me. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and encourage somebody that God loves you, and just learn to lean on him. It's okay to not know it all. It's okay to be afraid sometimes, but just give it all to God. Like, you know, God, I'm scared right now. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I trust you, and I believe that you are here with me right now, and I'm going to make it no matter what. And he will turn you the right way. He will turn you, you know, in the way that you should go. You know, he's not going to condemn you or anything like that. So it's okay to let go. That's what I came up this video for anyway. Just let go and give it to God. God is with you, and he loves you so much. He just wants you to allow him to take the driver's seat. You know, we out here just trying to take the driver's seat around here, and God's like, I know what's best for you. Let me take the driver's seat. You know, it's okay. Just let go. Just let go. So that can be hard. So it just takes practice with everything, even surrendering just the little things, like just little things that scares us. Like, okay, God, this is on you right here, you know. So it just takes practice, just practice. But I just want to encourage you. God loves you, and love yourself, love others, love on somebody today. I love y'all.